Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. You have to entice them. Hey, ladies, this will be a real quick one, but understand one thing in getting a man. I know it's, you got, church-suited comedians telling you to think like a man, and you got some women out here, telling you how to play a man, how to get money out of him, and all this stuff. And you got some women who think they can browbeat a man or argue with him and then he'll want them. I'm gonna tell you what, at the end of the day, the ultimate thing you have to do, you have to attract that man. Seriously, you got to entice him. You have to bring him over to you. That's the way it should work. See, here's how it is. Now, I always tell men that women choose the man, but sometimes they confuse it as the woman is supposed to walk over and, approach the man or something like that. And, most of y'all are risk averse, so y'all not going to do that. And honestly, I don't really recommend it to that great extent. I really don't. Here's how it should work. Okay, you see a guy, you like him. What you should be doing is having some type of body language, smile, whatever, that suggests to the man that you're open for him to approach you. And then the man needs to pick up on it, right? And approach you. In that way, you're being receptive to him, and that man is being assertive. And I'm just going to say this, ladies, don't be in a quick hurry to approach a man. Seriously. If you got to go out your way to get that man, he probably don't want you. Or he's not masculine enough to approach. You want that man who's going to see you and be enticed to him. Because if you really look at the deep nature of sexuality, human sexuality, y'all have the egg and we have the sperm. Your egg doesn't go out and get the sperm. The sperm comes, we want to come to you. Now, also, too, you want to entice that man. Not only does he want to bring you his sperm, but he also wants to bring you his resources. And I don't mean that in terms of like being a gold digger, but think about the whole birth process. Okay, you have the baby. You can't do a real lot of stuff when, you're carrying the baby and then you're nursing that baby as a child. But you need that type of man who's going to go out and not only get you pregnant, but also take care of you and the child, right? But that type of man who does that has to be assertive, right? He has to be an assertive man. See, think about it. If you have to approach that man and you have to make the moves and stuff, that man ain't assertive, right? He's not really interested. The biggest thing that you might get, you might get some dick from him, right? But that guy ain't going to take you seriously long term, man. You're not going to be his first choice, trust me. Because if he's a naturally assertive man, he might deal with you if there's no other option right there at that moment and you making it too easy. Or he ain't going to deal with you at all. In fact, many men get offended if a woman does make the first move or does that. No, the thing is, you want to be attractive to the point of drawing the man over. Now, the attraction is both a physical attraction and a mental attraction. Understand that. Like the physical attraction, look, we know we like pretty faces, bodies, all that, right? Keep yourself in the best shape possible. If you're having problems doing that, deal with any mental health issues. That's seriously. Every woman is born with the ability to attract a man. Every single woman. And attract a man regardless of her body build, whether she's ectomorphic, mesomorphic, or endomorphic. There's a man out there that likes it. So, the best thing is just being, as far as attraction, being in the best shape that you can be, being at your optimal shape, really. It's tough, but still work on it. Keeping up your grooming and stuff, wearing clothes that don't repel the man. You want to wear your clothes as a magnet. Now, you don't have to be all hoochie or, I'm dating myself, or dress like a thought. Wearing like, jeans that's coming all up your butt or something. You don't have to do that. In fact, for many men, it's actually more appealing to have a woman dressed feminine and classy. Like, I like that, drives me crazy. She's still showing she's a woman, but she's classy. The stuff ain't just hanging out. It's classy how she do it. But that's just a physical thing. Part of the enticement is just the personality. If that guy come up and say hi to you, you ain't gonna take his head off or grit on him or not smile or something. Now, I understand you don't want to talk to every single man, but trust me, it makes a big difference if a man approaches, say he's not he's not attractive to you. He approaches and say hi. It make a big difference just say, hey, how you doing? All of that. And then maybe just, if he's trying to take it further, you might have to tell a white lie or something or just say whatever, right? If you're not feeling him. But if you do it in a nice way, he feels better. But if you have that personality where he approaches and says hi, and then he doesn't, you want to take his head off. Nah. See, part of being enticing, the body is one thing, but then having a personality that encourages the man to approach. That's very important. Now, it's not you walking around like, oh, you trying to obviously get attention and stuff. But just saying, you know what, just having an attitude, just a mental attitude. Like if a guy, as long as he's polite. Like I say, if a guy come up to you and he's on some rude shit or something, if you got to curse him out, do what you got to do. But as long as he's polite, if you have that attitude, you walk around and it'll reflect in your body language. Where you actually open to meeting men. And I'm telling you, just open. That's all you need to do. Just be open to meeting. In fact, I'm going to tell you a secret. Let me get on some deep stuff. If you have a pleasant attitude, like really pleasant, you have pleasant body language and everything and just a pleasant demeanor, even that guy, even if he's normally the type that has a inherent dislike of women, is at least going to be nice in most cases. There's still some crazy ones. You got to be on the lookout for them. But if you just open for it, you had that demeanor, a lot of times that'll affect a man. I've known men who will call most women they meet bitches and just mean to them and stuff. But then there's some women they totally polite with. All right. And it's not that the women are drop dead gorgeous. It's just that the women have a demeanor and they receptive. They enticing. It's like they don't have a demeanor like, they're going to take a man's head off. Their only demeanor is just approach me nicely. And trust me, it works, and that's what you have to do. See, the biggest game for women is just work on their attractive force, right? That way you can really, the more you work on it, the more you'll attract the type of guys you want. I knew this woman, right? One of my favorite people. I always said I need to contact her because we're Facebook friends to see how she doing. Right? Because it was incredible with her. Now, she had a cute enough face. She had a cute face. And she had a killer body, but she dressed, it's like I can count the number of times I might have seen her in like a real sexy dress, like maybe a couple times. But she was like just real calm though. She was easily approached, real kind of quiet, calm, everything. And because in her mind, she really wanted like that professional type of man, they approached her like crazy. Like, it was like magic. It was like, she'd just be at the grocery store, sitting in the park somewhere, wherever. And she said, guys, just approach it. Because she said she was the type, as long as the guy approaches her calmly. Hell, I approached her calmly. As long as the guy approached her calmly, she was good. She was good as long as the guy approached her calmly and stuff. But she had an enticing thing. The thing was, her demeanor she was approachable. That entices a man. And that's a mental thing. Because you get a lot of women, oh yeah, they look good, they sexy and everything. But they have a demeanor that says you're not good enough for me. That they're looking down on you. They're defensive. That doesn't entice a man. That's why you got plenty of women, they can't figure out why guys don't approach them. I was like, you're not enticing. But you entice them just with a pleasant demeanor. approachable demeanor. And yeah, you're going to get some guys you're going to have to throw back or something. And you still got to be ready to curse some dude out if he's disrespectful. But 90% of the dudes who are going to approach, they're going to do it on a respectful basis. And out of those dudes who approach, you can get the ones that you want. It's very simple. See, women, I'm going to tell you what. Regardless of no woman should really be without plenty of mates. Y'all built literally to draw men to you. Y'all built for it. You don't have to do anything. A man's gonna find his way to you. No matter what. The only thing you have to be concerned with is making sure it's the right man. That's all. That's it. That's the only sad part about it. But when I hear women say, "Oh, there ain't no men. I can't find any men," every single woman need to look at themselves and say, "What's up?" And and it really, it's two things. It's two things. And I'll let it go at that. It's like they need to look at themselves, see what's up with them, and sometimes they might have to move. But that's something for men and women. Some people just in the wrong environment, But that gets into some deeper stuff. Might have to hit that on my main channel. So anyway, ladies, you have to entice them. Hey, y'all have a great day today, okay? I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.